Okay. Ow. Get the day started. Is that on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Hi, the Pterodactyl. I like your name. Your username is great. Good morning, good morning. Guys know the dealio. We got to start getting ourselves bumped up so we can start booping the page, sharing the live out, do your daily heart meet if you have not already, and we can start having some conversations today. Get our day going. Hi, I always feel like I'm going to say your name wrong. Is it Pilar or Pilar? Thank you so much. Let's keep booping, booping. You said yes. Which one? The first one? Yeah, I saw about GM. Not great.
Hi!
Hi!
Oh yeah, she's over here.
Oya said, where?
So we gonna go over there and raid. I'm gonna go. I might be in the shower while I'm in your live just to try to take care of my tooth because the other side of my mouth is hurting now too.
Oh gosh, we need
Woo!
to start getting you some
Crowdfunding for new
yeah.
teeth.
Yeah.
So 79 people go over to Monica. I will be over there in a couple seconds. Tap the screen so I can come up. I'll be there in a few. Bye.
Bye. Fax raid through osmosis. So we're getting a fax and an olive raid at the same time. Thank you so much. Love you guys so much. Make sure we're doing all the good things. Can you believe Obama made the Epstein list and didn't try to use it against Trump? I know. If he's fabricating all this evidence, it's wild that he didn't release something so easy to have. Hi, Kayla. Hello, friends. We can start having some conversations. Welcome back again. I'm back. Having some conversations once we get to 2,000 likes. That would be great while we're sitting here. Thank you for doing that. The heart me is great. Our little small little gifts that we've got going on that Oya is rocking out of the park. Thank you. Hi, Oya. That we're doing right now. Let's get that going. We have I did put some new stickers in. If you subscribe, let's see if they approved them. They did. I have got my new baby kitty, I've got my resident kitty, and I did an olive sticker and my face. So I've got new stickers for you too if you decide to subscribe. Trump is lit. Okay. And there's Audie showing all of our wonderful stickers that we've got. Oh, I should get my...
I have my own sticker.
You do?
Yay!
Of course you do. It's a little olive with eyelashes that says W.
Doug still has the classic just emoji. Okay, I still hear though. I'm just gonna try to baby the side of my mouth again.
Okay, no, you're fine. And we're gonna put in my backup too, because we still need to be boosting my backup, guys. Thank you guys so much. You're rocking it with the heart me's. I appreciate it so much. Let me fix this. Reset. Which one do we want to do? Do it's corn. So let's talk with the Trumpers today. Let's see what you guys all have to say. Oh, so GM's profit fell 32% in the second quarter. And it expects that the tariff impact will be worse. So we're just doing that. Oh my gosh, Danny, I love the Trisha was showing the antipasto gif yesterday. I was like, please just do it. You guys rocking it out of the park. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. Let's see. Here's the little. We'll do an ice cream. While we wait, you love that they did that.
About the salad.
Love an antipasto.
I don't even know what an antipasta salad is.
Just like, well, my mom does it with like noodles. Let's see. Let's look it up. I mean, salad. I always think of it, yeah, it's like basically what I do when I do like mozzarella and tomato. It's like cheeses, meats. I think you got a little bit of leafy greens in there if you want. No, not noodles. That's not there's one from the store that my mom gets. It's called an antipasta, but it's like
I think a charcuterie board, but a salad. That's weird.
I know. Well, tell King Soopers because they're the ones who make an antipasta that has pasta in it. I don't. Trumpers, how do you feel about GM losing that much money? The auto industry, how's the auto industry doing? Doesn't seem to be going well. As he hides again from the e-files. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, D-Money, for the train. I love getting ran through. I'm just saying, trains are fun. You don't like to ride on trains?
Sometimes.
Hi, guest. How are you today?
Good.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay. Why are you still supporting him?
He's doing everything. He's coming through
With what?
with all his promises for his voters. What hasn't he done?
Well, let's name one and we can talk about it.
Well, he's got the most secured borders. It's closed
It's not closed.
pretty
People are
much
still coming in.
78%.
They're not closed.
Closed.
The Democrats had it wide open.
Oh, what policy did the Democrats put in to have it wide open?
Well, their catch and release didn't work. They didn't. That never
Trump has
worked.
done more catch and release than Biden has.
Trump doesn't catch and release.
But he has.
No, he has. No, he don't. He doesn't catch and release.
But he has.
It didn't
They
take.
don't have the facilities. They don't have
It
the
did not
facilities.
take. It
They do
didn't
not have the
take.
facilities to hold all of them. So they do have to release.
Democrats allowed 30 million
Oh, the
illegals
number
here.
keeps
Now we have to
increasing. He
send
was
them
going
all
to say
back.
40. Did you hear it? And then he changed his mind.
30, 40, 50.
Where'd you get that number from?
Well, now we have to send them all back.
Where'd you get that number from?
It's the truth. Get over it.
No, where'd you get that number from?
Even the moderates said it's at least 20 million, so you know it's 30.
Where did you get that number from?
It's already been discussed over
From
and
where?
over.
From where? I would love to see it. Where?
Yeah. Well,
Because DHS and Border Patrol does not say that. So.
you're a moron.
Oh, because I've read the Customs and Border Patrol website
You are.
and DHS's website?
Yeah, you're confused. I'm very sorry for you.
It must be tough not to be able to say, not be able to prove your points. You just heard somebody say a number. It must be very difficult for you.
How much phlegm do you have stuck in your throat? Why can't you clear your throat?
They don't drink water.
That's probably why.
Just made one of the biggest deals with Japan.
That's not going to benefit anything with the U.S. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, look at that!
Run away. Thank you guys so much. My goodness. Keep on having conversations, guys. That's not phlegm, he said. Jude, how are you today?
Good, thank God. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay, and why are you still supporting him?
Because I'm an Orthodox Jew and 100% of us vote Trump.
100% of Orthodox Jews vote Trump?
Yes, ma'am. I
Where's
live in
that?
the Orthodox
Where's that
community.
source?
I don't need your source. I live in the community.
No, I'm sure you live in the community, but that doesn't prove that 100% of
Okay,
Orthodox Jewish people voted for Trump.
99.9.
From
You
where?
happy?
No, I just don't like false information.
Okay, let's not even use that. Okay, I'm an Orthodox Jew and I vote Trump
Okay, why?
because he supports Israel, because he lets Jews defend themselves. That's the two main reasons why I follow Trump.
Because he supports the Israeli government, right?
Israel, the Israeli people. Yes.
Not all of the Israeli people are on board with what the Israeli government is doing.
Majority are. I'm from that country. I was born in Israel.
Show me majority of where Israeli people support what's going on with the Israeli government, please.
It's 2 clicks away.
Well, like Adi said, Trump specifically said if he lost the election, it would be because it would be the fault of the Jewish people.
There's a lot of Jews who voted Trump actually, who shifted from left to right. Absolutely, and we helped it.
Sure, but why are you okay with what the Israeli government is doing?
So now we're jumping to the Israeli government.
You support Trump.
You guys forgot about Trump now?
You support Trump because he supports, follow a linear line of logic. You support Trump because he supports the Israeli government. Why do you support what the Israeli government's doing?
Because we're protecting our people. What do you mean, why would we support it?
No, the Israeli government is G-siding a different group of people.
Okay, that's your opinion. If you want to discuss that, we can discuss that.
Fact.
We can discuss that.
You said you support Trump because it supports Israel.
I mean, listen, if you're going to sit here and just throw out buzzwords, G-side apartheid with no backup. But
I didn't even say apartheid.
No backup.
I didn't even say apartheid.
Prove to me how it's a G-side.
I don't know who you're fighting with. I didn't say apartheid.
Where's your evidence that it's a G-side? Go ahead.
The amount of people that they're killing in the systematic way that they are doing.
Oh, where's the evidence? Where's the court case and the conclusion that it's a G-side?
Why is Netanyahu avoiding the ICJ?
The ICJ is a schmerist organization. We don't care about the ICJ.
No, it's not. That is not. What does it stand for?
We don't care about the ICJ, guys.
What does it stand for?
I don't care.
Yeah, a fascist who's committing a G-side wouldn't care about the ICJ. You're right.
Was there a court case? Was there a conclusion?
They are trying to subpoena him to come, and he refuses to leave the country because he knows that he will get got by the ICJ as soon as he leaves.
Are you cool if I bring up Oya?
You're gonna...
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we don't care about the ICJ. What don't you guys get?
Right, a fascist who's G-siding wouldn't. Go ahead, Oya, whenever you would like.
Hi, your country was not a nation until 1948. And then on top of that, for several freaking years, since the freaking early fucking 50s, y'all have been trying to
Don't
G-side
curse.
your
Watch your
neighbors.
language.
You've been trying to G-side your neighbors, and it's okay. You guys aren't even part of NATO, number one. Number two, the only reason why you guys are a nation is because somebody felt bad about what happened, as they should, as they should. They felt bad about what happened, and so then they were like, we have to give them a safe space. But we didn't account for the millions of people that already lived there. And you guys have been trying to G-side them since then.
And I will make clear, which is why I clarified the Israeli government, not its people. Yes, I was just clarifying that we're talking about the Israeli government, not its people. Thank you.
Great. So I'm Israeli, born, raised in Israel, moved to America. You know, it's fascinating me how people from the left here in America, and I love how you guys tried to cry and talk about Trump. Oh, he's saying this about Jews. He literally said, Biden said, if you're not black if you don't vote for me. Let's not even talk about
That's a pivot,
Trump.
and we're not going to pivot to that until...
Moving on.
No, we're not going to
The
pivot
black
to
woman
that.
is asking is you're not black, so
You guys
You
can't
didn't
even
address
let me
what
talk
Oya
for
said.
8
You said,
minutes.
you said, can I address what she said? And you did
And I'm
not
still
address what
addressing
Oya
it.
said. You
You're
tried to
still
throw in
interrupting.
jabs about other people that doesn't mean anything, and we're not going to pivot to that.
I didn't throw a jab. I
I'm
said
going to
moving
hold
on.
you. It
I
was.
said it.
It was a pivot. It was a deflection from the fact that the ICC has arrest warrants out for Netanyahu.
Oya did not
take your
talk
tap
about
shoes
any
off.
of that.
Take your tap shoes off and stop pivoting.
Can I respond my way, or do I have to respond the liberal dumb way?
You have to respond to the actual subject, which is what she
Okay,
was
so
talking about,
Oya,
the history of the
do you
state
know
of
what Oya
Israel.
just said? The ICJ didn't even come out of Oya's mouth. So I'm gonna address what Oya just said, and
Okay,
then
what did Oya
I can
say?
address the ICJ.
Sure,
Okay.
what did Oya say?
Oya just said Israel was only a country until 1948. People felt bad for us. That's why they gave us a country. Like, that's what she just said. And I'm responding to that. Okay?
Actually do that then, because that's not what you
Okay, great.
Sure, go ahead.
So, first of all, you can never even tell me when Palestine was established as a country. And you guys probably don't even know where the word Palestine even comes from. Number two,
Philistine.
the Jewish, again, you're fucking interrupting.
Philistine.
And what does the word Philistine mean?
I'm not saying I know what it means, but you said I don't know where it comes
Great.
from.
So how the fuck, it's 2 years in and you don't know what the fuck Philistine means?
I
Search
don't
it up.
argue. I
Search
don't
it up.
argue.
You're on a computer. Search up what Philistine means. It's been 2.5
Address
years.
what Oya said about your country not being a country.
We don't care what you say. We are a country.
I know you don't, because you don't care about the unaliving of hundreds of thousands of women and children. I know.
You don't care about people. You give 2 fucks about people. You can care 2 less about people. You're just a sad, pathetic man on the internet who thinks he knows everything and is disrespecting everything in his way. Address Oya, or I'm going to continue to put my boot on your neck.
It's okay. Our boots are already on your neck.
I'm aware with APAC. I'm very fucking aware.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We
I can
pay
respond
for
now?
we pay for
Without
your guys'
liberal baby
education.
sugar?
We pay for your guys' healthcare. We pay for all of that.
It's fascinating. Like I said, I'm trying to respond, but you guys want to respond.
You're not fucking responding, you haploid.
Naquan, you can come up real quick and I'm gonna drop you right back down.
Yeah, so slap nuts. To the quote you try to use that you're not black if you don't vote for me, it was from a talk show that ends the show with "you're not black if you don't ... And he said if you don't vote for me, but he instantly regretted it and apologized for it. So he didn't say you're not black if you don't vote for me. The talk show ends with the segment "you're not black if such and such." Stop listening to what people tell you. You can actually go look this shit up.
It's fine. I'm gonna have Izzy come. I love you, Naquan. I'm gonna drop you down. I'm gonna have Izzy come eat him up real quick, and then we can be done with him, guys. Don't forget that I have my green and blue apps in my bio. You can pay 10 or a Swan to get rid of whoever you would like to get rid of.
Can I read something real quick?
Of course.
All right, guys.
In
Fuck
May
Palestine.
1939, the British government announced
Liberals.
that instead of partition, Palestine would become a ununified independent state with both Jews and Arabs sharing government and administration and rule.
He ran before I got to get into him.
Yeah, I know. He knew. Maybe he's encountered you before.
He has. I've seen him.
Okay, that makes sense then. I did want to read what Ari said. Palestine was established by that name in 1988, but was still recognized as a separate state by the UN in 1947 with the recognition of 2 separate states and Jerusalem internationalization in Resolution 181 in 1947. Also, I did look up what Philistine is used as, what the word means, and all you're telling me is, shocker, the Bible is a xenophobic asshole.
It is. Hey, Judean Lion. I see that you're in the comments. Come back up, my guy. You ran as soon as I came up.
He's back. Oya, do you mind if I drop you down real quick?
Oh, I do not mind.
You can always come up anytime you need to speak, though.
Thanks, bye.
All right. So Judean Lion. When was the concept of Israel first proposed? Right, because as much as I love Oya, she did put out some misinformation. Right,
when the Jews,
saying that
when the Jewish people were exiled from Babylon, and after that, when we went into Europe,
I'm talking about modern Israel.
You know what? It's like crazy. You guys are telling Jews how to respond.
Hi,
like,
I'm a Jewish person.
Let me respond.
Hi, I'm a Jewish person, Judean Lion.
So then you can learn something, right?
Hi.
So I'm going to respond to you.
I am also a Jewish person. So you're not going to fucking totally
not
police
Jewish.
me. Yes, I am.
Who's Jewish in your family?
My grandmother on my mother's side.
You are not fucking Jewish.
They escaped the fucking Holocaust in Romania.
It doesn't matter. Can I explain to you how a tribe works? If you leave the tribe and you intermarry, you are no longer part of the tribe. That's how tribes work. Congratulations, you're intermarried. You are not a Jew.
According to the ethnicity of Jewish people, right? It is passed along the maternal bloodline.
Jewish, absolutely.
It is passed along the maternal bloodline, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it is entirely along my maternal bloodline, where my
You said your
where my Jewish.
grandfather. You dumb fuck.
I said my grandmother.
Mother.
You
I
said
said my
father.
grandmother.
He said mother. You weren't
My
listening.
grandmother. You absolute fucking dolt.
Said my grandmother on my mother's side.
No, I did not say grandfather.
Then
It's not my fault that your fucking ears are so full, and I'm about to take live, of Netanyahu's dick that you can't fucking hear shit.
okay, let's say you are Jewish. Let's say you are Jewish.
Beta men don't
Where
get
you
to
go?
talk. Hush,
We have
beta
to
men.
take a lap real quick because he cares about me and my platform.
Beta men don't get to talk until the alpha comes back. Shut the fuck up.
I only went away because I knew I was about to get a little
I just
little bit of
came
trouble
back,
for that
Izzy.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Okay, Let's say you
So,
are
no.
Jewish.
You're
Let's say you are
You're
Jewish.
going to shut the fuck
Okay.
up and answer this one question. Answer one question for me, right? When was the idea of the modern day Israel first proposed?
Modern day Israel was proposed in the late 1800s by the Zionist movement in Europe. They proposed to find a safe haven for Jews.
It was originally proposed by Napoleon Bonaparte because of his anti-Semitism. He wanted to get the Jews out of Europe, and he said, "Hey, let's send them back to their ancestral land." Yes,
you have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I do.
No.
So yes, Theodor Herzl, right? Theodor Herzl was the leader of the Zionist movement that wanted to put it in the 1800s, and Britain came in the 1900s, early 1900s. This was far before the Holocaust, right? And they said, "Hey, let's go ahead and colonize that area, colonize the Philistines." So yes, the entire identity of Israel from its inception, before it was even created and founded, has been about eradicating people. So yeah, I have fucking issue whenever it comes to our people deciding that they're going to G-side another people. When we have had that historically happen to us over and over and over again. Why are we perpetuating this to other cultures and other ethnicities? That's fucked up. You're just a goddamn ladder puller, and that's it.
Okay. What am I responding to exactly?
Run away like the good little bitch that you are.
I mean, at this point, go be the true beta male like you are, and go run away. Go be like the true beta male that you are, the sad, pathetic little man on the internet that you are, and go hide in your little hole and think about what you've done.
I just don't understand how you can come from such a disgusting history of like what happened to your people and then think that it's okay to do to others. I won't understand that. I can't understand that.
Sorry, I got a little spicy there.
No, you're absolutely fine.
See, for me, my teeth hurt.
Oh, that guy pisses me the fuck off every time I see him.
You're not coming back. You can go away for the day. We're going to talk to some other people. I don't know. You guys, while we're here, you guys make sure you are tapping that screen. I think we could get to 20,000 likes within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Palestinians have a homeland, Jordan.
Be quiet. If you haven't done your daily heart me, please go ahead and do that. I do have my daily goal.
Palestinians have a homeland,
Or
Jordan.
Swan to kick guests like this one. He's very fun to talk to, I promise you. And also, Audrey informed me that I guess team members also have access to stickers along with subscribers. So if you guys would join the team or subscribe, you guys will get access to stickers. There are lovely stickers that I have put on there that you can have. Patrick, how are you today? What do you want to talk about today?
Half of Jordan population is Palestinian. They have a homeland. You just hate Jews. That's the problem.
No, I don't.
No?
I hate the Israeli government.
No. Yeah, I don't like their government. No. It's not the people.
You support each group in Gaza?
No.
They started it.
No, they didn't.
Oh, the H group didn't start it?
No, you have to go farther back. I know October 7th is your guys' big thing. You need to go farther back.
Oh, well, they controlled it for so many years.
Why?
Oh, why? They built tunnels.
Izzy, you can go ahead whenever you want.
So I'm not in the habit of telling oppressed groups how to properly fight back against their oppressors, same way I didn't tell the fucking IRA how to fight back against the British government.
I'm just saying this age group is bad. and they caused the problem.
They're a pro-liberation group.
No, they're not. They're a T
They
group.
are.
Sure. When were they designated as a T group?
U.S.
No, I asked when, Haploid.
Eli brings up a good point. Who funded them?
Yeah, who funded them? Iran.
Israel. No.
Netanyahu.
Because we're gonna go into this, right? Project Flower. Let's talk about that from 1986 to 2006 to 2012. One of those two, where Israel was sending funds to Iran, right? And Iran was sending those funds to the groups that were attacking Israel. They were funding their own demise so that they can continue a conflict, so that they could continue to get money from the West. How do you
When
not
was
get
Israel
this,
founded
Patrick?
then?
Israel was originally founded in 1948
Why? Why was it founded?
because of Zionism. It was not. If you would have listened to what I was just saying to the last motherfucker
They
that
didn't
was
have a
up here,
homeland for
no,
2,000 years
shush,
before that.
shut the fuck up, Patrick. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
because you don't
up.
want
Let
the
me
truth,
speak.
liar.
No, I'm giving you the truth. The original concept of modern day Israel was back under Napoleon Bonaparte because of his anti-Semitism, and then Zionism came into play in the 1800s, right? And then in the early 1900s is whenever Britain was like, hey, let's go ahead and start funding this so they can go colonize against the Palestinians, against the Philistines, right? We can get them out of Europe. We can give them a nice place to go, and they can go do our dirty work for us. That was the original intent. They were able to use the H cost as an excuse
Holocaust.
to say, hey, we're doing
You
this.
can't say it on TikTok,
can't
and you
say
know
it.
that,
Because you don't
Patrick.
believe.
You
No.
know that, Patrick. You have been on this
Hi.
app long enough to know that.
Hi, Patrick, I'm a Jewish person. Don't fucking tone police me, right?
TikTok doesn't
So-
like it. I'm sorry that we can't use the real word. I wish we could because it has more of an impact to talk about the real thing. We can't do that. TikTok doesn't like it. And you know that.
No.
And then they used the H cost as an excuse
No.
to be able to go and colonize the area.
I'm done with him.
The woman below you was putting a boot in your face.
I can't stand Patrick. You guys make sure that you do know you can get rid of a guest if you would like to. When they're over talking and not listening, and those are things you can do. Make sure you are gifting Izzy, gifting Olive. Make sure you're following them because this information shouldn't be free. Oh, that's what you were calling me. Got it. You can be muted for the day too. Come back another day.
Let me get some extra Orajel. I have a Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree. I have the Green and Blue app. You could send me 20 there and I'll get some Orajel. Because I left it in the goddamn truck.
Oh no. Oh, goodness. Adam, how are you today?
Good.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Hey, why are you still supporting him?
Because he's doing what he said he would do.
Like what?
When it comes to what he was going to do with tariffs and trades deals, with immigration.
What trade deals?
Well, he just signed one with Japan.
That must have been real recent. When was that? Did I miss that one?
Must not be watching the news too much.
I don't watch the news. No, I read it. But when I log off of here for the day, I tend to just log off of here for the day.
It's the typical excuse from the left. Well, he hasn't signed trade agreements. He hasn't done this, hasn't done that.
He
Then he'll-
hasn't. Like, this would
then
be.
he'll do it the
What
ne-
happened
then he'll do
to
it the
what,
next
what
week,
happened
and
to
then there'll be
90
denial.
deals in 90 days, Adam?
You mean that thing he paused and became a taco?
So it's amazing to me that when he actually gets things done and he doesn't
He
do it
hasn't
exactly in the
done
time
jack
period.
Has
shit.
Japan
It doesn't do it in the exact time
confirmed
period, you
this?
guys,
Has
like-
Japan confirmed this?
No.
Okay. Because it says Trump on Tuesday night announced on his Truth Social platform what he called a massive trade agreement with Japan, which the president said includes a 15% tariff rate and $550 billion in investments. But the details of that deal on a card on Trump's desk during a meeting with Japanese delegation and top White House aides show discrepancies and last-minute edits. So Japan hasn't even confirmed that this deal has gone through. This is just Trump saying he made a deal.
Oh, and every time you guys question that and say, "Oh, that's not the case. That's not the case," it comes out later. It is the case.
Deals are with two
So,
people.
like, what's the-
Deals
why
are
would
two
we-
people.
what-
So he can't just say it. Japan would have to come out and say, yeah, we did agree to a deal.
Mhm.
I really
Japan
think,
hasn't said that.
I think it's really funny. Trump supporters think they know about business, yet they support a really bad failing businessman.
Really bad failing businessman. How many businesses does he own?
How many businesses has he bankrupt?
No, yeah, that's true. Let's do that. Let's do the math on that, and you tell me how successful a businessman he is. then. You
I'm
can
sorry.
do that.
My
failed
IQ level's
up.
bigger than that.
No, I don't even want to talk about that. I want to focus on the fact that the
I want to
Japanese
focus on
deal
that
is
because
not a
it's a damn
deal.
good point.
He just announced a deal. Doesn't mean there's a real deal there.
So if the New York Times published U.S. and Japan reached trade deal, would that be satisfactory for you?
No.
Okay. Well, that tells you where
Not
you
if
guys are
Japan
at then.
has Japan come out with a statement confirming it.
Why would the New York Times publish something like that if there wasn't some reason to believe that that's the case?
I just want to see where Japan has confirmed it. That's all. That's all I'm asking you for.
Always around the corner. Oh, this time it's not going to be true. This time there'll be something. If we just look into those Epstein files, we will find something. Don't worry, guys. This time we got
I
it.
want to talk
We got
about
them.
that.
We got them this time. Don't worry.
Hey, Adam. If there was nothing in the Epstein files, then why did Republicans vote to block it?
Why are they
If
on
there-
fucking recess?
If there was something in the Epstein files, why would the Democrats not release it when they would do everything else?
No.
get his
I
tax
love this
returns?
question. I love this question. So
Come on, dude.
Hold on. How long was when did Ghislaine Maxwell's court trials end? What year?
I don't know off the top of my head.
2020. It was 2024.
Okay.
Right. And so during those trials, what was being used as evidence in those trials?
You tell me.
That list, everything in those files was being used as evidence in Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. And there was a court-mandated order that those files could not be released to the public during the duration of that time because they were being used as evidence. So the executive had no authority to be able to release it. The legislative had no authority to be able to release those files because they were sealed because of the fact that they were being used as evidence in an ongoing criminal trial.
So they're sealed by the court, yet you're saying that Trump is hiding them.
They were.
You
No,
make
they
sense.
were. They were
make sense of this,
during
dude.
the trials that were ongoing. Open your fucking ears and listen to what is coming. I understand that, like, understanding things might be a little bit hard for
Stop
you.
muting
Like,
me. That's pathetic.
I'm not muting you. I can lead you to water. I
As
can't
long
make
as you don't
drink.
interrupt, we won't have to mute you. We don't have to mute him unless he's actively interrupting.
You're saying that the courts sealed it. Period.
During the
Period.
duration.
They
During
sealed
the
it.
duration.
They sealed
During
it.
the
Is it unsealed
no,
right now?
Shush. Yes, it
Is
is
it
currently
unsealed?
unsealed.
It is. Why did they have to go to court then to unseal it if it's unsealed?
They didn't.
Oh, that's why Bondi just filed something to unseal it.
What?
Dude, get your facts right before you come argue.
Well, can we go back? Can we go back? Because I wanted to concede something to you in the fact that I found what you were talking about with the New York Times. I was actually able to read it today because New York Times is a grubby little rat. But the Japan's chief trade negotiator posted something to the effect of mission accomplished and that the deal will be good for them. So I will concede that there was a supposed a tentative deal made with Japan. That's totally fine. How are 15% tariffs on Japan going to be beneficial to us?
How are they going to be beneficial to us? Because it gives us an equal playing field across markets that we compete on.
How?
How?
The blanket tariff on everything that comes from China.
That comes from China? Or are
Or
we talking
from
about
Japan, excuse me.
Because they have similar tariffs on our goods. Why would we not do the
Who
same?
pays for tariffs?
The manufacturer does because they got to compete in a global trade.
Wrong.
Ours, right? The people who import them?
No, this is a simple math exercise that the left likes to do, and this is not a simple math.
If we have a 15% tariff on Japan, who pays for that?
Can I explain, or are you going to stop me?
I would like you to answer my question.
Okay, I'll explain who pays it and why you're wrong on saying that the consumer pays it.
I didn't say the consumer paid it.
Okay, who
Never
pays
said
it then?
that.
Who'd you say pays it then?
I said the company that imports it.
Well, the company that imports it. Okay.
In most cases, is that cost then passed down? Yes, but not in all cases.
Okay.
So how is that good?
How is that good?
Yeah.
How is it not good to encourage U.S. investment?
What are they investing in? What sector are they investing in?
Like I said, you guys are trying to make a simple math exercise, and this is not a simple thing. This is complex. 1 + 1 = 3
I'm
plus 4.
asking you what
and then
sector they're investing in. That wasn't a math question.
It wasn't saying that Japan was specifically investing in anything. It's that tariffs create the equal playing field so that when a U.S. Job creator goes, hey, where do I want to build a plant at? Do I want to build it in Japan or in the U.S.? I can't produce what I need in Japan. I can produce in Japan cheaper because they have this setup that makes it trade better. Or I can put it in the U.S. now that they have equal trade and I have these other benefits. That's what that does. But
I think that they'll come back here. Go ahead, Izzy. You're fine.
So this is going back to something you said earlier. That's why, I want to be sure you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he said that Ghislaine Maxwell, or not Ghislaine Maxwell, that Pam Bondi was going to the federal court to unseal the Jeffrey Epstein files. That's not true. What it is the Attorney General Pam Bondi is seeking to unseal grand jury transcripts from the prosecutions of Jeffrey Epstein and his co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. The grand jury is just the indictment. So it's transcripts from the court case, not from the actual files.
Anyway, we know that he's hiding from the EP files.
I'm not hiding from the points.
No, not you,
Oh.
Adam. Not you. Trump is. Trump is hiding from it. You're not hiding from them. They're in your face. We all know. But so how is U.S. car companies are not going to be happy about this, right?
Why would they not be?
Where are they going to get their parts from?
What comes from Japan that's critical to the U.S.
Car
to
parts.
the U.S. car? Yes, specifically because
Right.
that's
U.S.
a BS
car
statement.
makers were not happy with the deal, which cuts tariffs on imports from Japan while leaving taxes on imports from their plants and suppliers in Canada and Mexico at 25%.
That's different than Japan.
Matt
That's
Blunt,
Mexico and
president of the
Canada.
American Automotive Policy Council, a group which represents Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, called the Japan agreement a bad deal.
And that I would say that not always are these folks make intelligent statements on what they're actually representing, because you can see it over and over again with just basic trade groups, and they'll say things like this, and that's a very unintelligent statement because it's
GM just lost $1.1 billion. They lost 32% of their profit in the second quarter, and they anticipate they will keep losing in the third quarter.
Who is this?
GM.
Okay. You're talking about Canada and Mexico deals here, not Japan.
How is this deal beneficial to us?
How is it beneficial to us? Because we're getting equal trade between Japan and us, where they have actually been, we've been at a very disadvantage from that. That's why we have so many Japanese cars in the U.S. versus American cars. Yes, they do have good products. It's not that they don't have good products or anything like that. It's because they have an unfair trade advantage. And we don't. We can't. Do you think the U.S. cars are being sold in Japan?
No. Why would they? They have better cars than we do.
Because they tariff the crap out of them.
Right. That's a targeted tariff. That's fine. That has nothing to do with
if the U.S. manufacturers had this extra money coming in because they were selling in Japan, do you think that they might be on equal playing field?
No, a targeted tariff is very specific. Of course, Japan knows that their cars are better. They want to boost their car industry, so they're going to have a targeted tariff on U.S.-made cars.
Okay. Now,
that's not a targeted tariff. That's a blanket tariff. That's where my issue lies, with blanketed tariffs on every single product.
This is the amazing part here. So we have on the left, you guys are arguing that we shouldn't be doing tariffs when everybody else in the world does them.
Blanketed tariffs specifically. That's what we argue.
Everybody's doing blanketed tariffs against everybody else, and magically the U.S. is the only one out there saying, "Hey, let's do free trade. Let's do free trade," and then we get taken advantage of.
Why did that happen?
Why did that happen? You tell me. Why did it happen?
There was this thing that Trump did called Liberation Day and reciprocal tariffs.
Oh no, they were there before then. Don't be
tariffs. Every single country had blanket tariffs on us.
They all had. So, what did Canada have tariffs on us on?
Not blanketed. Not on every product. Not on every product. Not on every product.
Okay, so what's the difference between having tariffs on 1,000 items versus a blanket? Then is it just because hey, look, we got 100 items that weren't included?
Because a targeted tariff would grant the idea of boosting a specific sector of manufacturing within the United States, whereas a blanket tariff is just on every single product that we import.
Yeah. So I was doing a little bit of a dive into that just now. So it's not that like Ford themselves pulled themselves out of the Japanese market back in 2016. Um, but in addition to that, like our cars just aren't popular with people who live in Japan because they're too big. Also, the car manufacturers here, whenever they're sending cars over there, the steering wheel is on the left hand side. They drive on the left side of the road, which means that their cars are right hand drive cars, right? It doesn't make sense for us to, or it doesn't make sense for them to buy U.S. made cars.
So do you want parts to be made in America, or do you want parts to be bought from Japan versus Mexico and Canada?
Ask that question one more time.
I said, do you want parts to be made in the United States, or do you want parts to be bought from Japan instead of Mexico and Canada?
I want them made in the U.S.
Okay, well, we're not doing anything to make that happen.
How is that?
Well, you just said yourself it's going to be cheaper to start importing parts from Japan than it is going to be from Mexico and Canada, so that's what they're going to do.
Not necessarily. You think Japan's labor rate is going to be cheaper than ours?
What company has come out and said they're investing in making it here?
I don't have one off the top of my head. I know that they are announcing in the press release they have $550 billion that they're pouring into the U.S. So
Into what? And I asked you into what? Also,
Okay.
it wouldn't
You
be
can read-
500.
you can read
That's
just
where
as
the
much as I can.
discrepancy. That's where the discrepancy in the story lied. By the way, in the fact of having it be 550 billion, that wouldn't make any sense. Why would they promise a trade deal that's more than 10% than their GDP?
I don't know. New York Times published it.
New York Times didn't say the 550 billion.
They're right in there. Second paragraph.
It's reporting what Trump posted in that. Yeah.
And it usually they're pretty good. They're pretty good if they think something's BS. They
They're
usually put it right there.
reporting on what Trump posted on Truth
Yes.
Social.
You don't think they don't fact check right below it and say, yeah, but there's nothing to back this? Because they would never do that.
I'm not seeing that in this story about them putting stuff in here.
That's the point.
Pharmaceuticals and semiconductors. What companies?
Pharmaceuticals and semiconductors. That's what they're putting it into? Is that what?
That's what Mr. Akazawa said.
Okay.
But again, his tariff policy has been a fucking disaster, is all I'm
It has
saying.
not.
His
Based
90
on
days
what?
and 90 deals was a fucking disaster.
Based on what? What's the GDP doing? What's the inflation
Not
rate
good.
doing?
It's not good.
All those are fantastic.
Inflation
What are
just
you
went
talking
up.
about?
Inflation
No, it
just
did
went
not.
up.
No,
Yes,
it did not. It's
What's
been the
inflation
lowest
right
it's
now?
been in 4 years.
What's
4
inflation right now?
years.
What's inflation right now?
What is it? You tell me if you think it's so damn
2.7.
high and you give me the
It's
historical context.
2.7.
Okay, 2.7. What is the normal?
I'm saying it went up from 2.3. It's going up.
Okay,
What did the GDP do?
it's up as well.
No, it's not. It just dropped. My God.
No, it didn't.
It decreased
No,
by
it didn't.
0.5%. It decreased by 0.5%. What are you talking about?
So when the inflation is at the lowest rate in 4 years, you keep on trying to say, well, it went up from 2.3 to 2.7. You're trying to give an historical context. Yes, it does. You're accurate. It went from 2.3 to 2.7.
I know
But
that.
you're trying to say that that's a bad thing when it's like, well, it's way below what it was under Biden.
Sure, but we can talk about the history of that, right? Like we can't look at that just in this one small sector because we know why it went up under Biden. We're very fucking aware of why it went up under Biden because it went up all over the entire world because of what was going on. So
Okay,
we know
can I
that.
stop you
What I'm
there?
saying is that
Can I stop you there for a second?
economists and people within
Can I
the
stop you there
Fed,
for a second?
economists and people within the Fed, you already are a liar anyway. You said inflation went down. You said the GDP went up. Give me a break. Okay, you just had to concede that it didn't. What I'm talking about is I'm not saying 2.7 is bad. We know that a good area of inflation would be between 2% and 3%. But one, Trump promised to lower down inflation and lower prices on his first day in office. That didn't fucking happen. Economists and people within the Fed are saying that it's only going to go up.
Okay.
Because his tariff policies are not good.
Well-
Every time he imposes a fucking tariff policy, the goddamn stock market crashes.
So I just want to correct something you said. You said, and this is one of the dumbest points that I heard repeated by Democrats over and over again.
I don't want to hear this man mansplain to me anymore. You guys pay me for my labor. I love you all, but Jesus Christ.
Also, his point of because you said it's 2.7 right now. It was 2.4 in September last year, so it's not the lowest it's been in 4 years.
Well, like if you're going to talk about that one specific month in 2022, Kiara, thank you. Kiara, get W Kiara in the comments, please.
I'm pretty sure that this is the lowest, like, for July specifically.
I have to look. Hold on. I have to text my mom back about dinner. But yeah, but my thing is, you're looking at it through like a microscopic lens of like that 1 month in January or February in 2022 when it was like 9%. We know. Yeah. Why? I'm aware it's lower than it was, sure, but it's increasing.
Down chips.
You guys keep tapping that screen. Can we try to get to 25,000 likes? Thank you so much.
Why don't we share it too? We're only at 9 shares.
Let's see. I was going to read some of Audie's rants in here. 2.4% inflation in September of 2024. Yeah, and Izzy is just like reading off her information. That's why we have a team. We love a team. You guys make sure you're following Izzy, following Olive, and gifting them as well, because I couldn't do this without them. I will never say that I know everything. I definitely don't. There are subjects that I'm not as good at, and I love having a team of people to help me with that.
Bam Bam wanted to say hi to everyone.
Hi, Bam Bam. Did you see my new kitty in the Discord, Izzy? I got a little 11-week-old menace.
I'm going to Discord right now. I gotta go see this guy.
My 4-year-old cat is not happy about it, but we are introducing slowly. We're working on it.
Which is it in general chat?
I have a pets channel.
Okay.
Just for funsies down there, there's pets. His picture's in there. Let's see. Come on, Trumpers. So yeah, like I can concede that there was a deal done with Japan, but this is not the... Did you see him?
Oh, look at him.
He's a devil. Hi, Nellbell. Yeah, but I can concede that a deal was made with Japan, but that's not the 90 deals in 90 days that they promised. It's not the whole Liberation Day tariffs that were going to make so many deals. That didn't happen. Like, if anything, Japan's probably getting a better end of the deal out of this. Let's just be honest. That's usually what most of the deals we see, because we saw it with the UK deal, that they're getting a better deal than we're getting. It's not tariffs in general. It's like, it's blanket tariffs. And like, yeah, Canada does have tariffs on us for dairy because, and it's not even on us. Like, I don't even like using that phrase, on us, on them, because it's really, their tariffs are on them. It's on their people to try and boost their dairy industry, because we mass produce in a way that we use things that they don't like, and they would like to keep their dairy industry thriving. So yeah. Right, and when have you charged? Right, because there's a limit, like Megan is talking about, because they're Canadian. There is a limit to the amount we're allowed to sell them, and if they buy more than that, that's actually when the tariffs take effect. It's not even that there are tariffs on dairy. It's just over a certain amount of product, then the tariffs take effect, and it's never been done because we just sell below that. Your milk is superior, Megan. That's why the poutine is so good.
Milks and bags.
I want milk in a bag. It's fine. As long as I get healthcare with milk in a bag, I'll live.
Touche.
Yeah, the U.S. car makers are not happy about it. This does not help our industries. It belongs in a bag. Megan.
Milk in a bag is a crime.
I don't know. I would say Canadian milk in a bag.
It sounds like a really bad band name.
Well, it looks like when I used to breastfeed for my children.
It sounds like Bag of Milk sounds like a Midwest emo band.
Bag of milk. No, Megan's got to defend their milk and bag.
So one of the un-Canadian things about me, I have to admit, is that I have never actually purchased milk in a bag.
So does it come in plastic the same way it does here too, then?
We got jugs, we got cartons. It doesn't look much different to yours, but we also do have the bag option, and I understand why we have the bag option, and it makes sense. It's just wasn't as popular in my region, so wasn't raised on it.
Oh, so then it reminds me of like how with like cereal, you could get it in a box, but you could also get the giant bag if you want it in the giant bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Do it in the giant bag because my mom coupons.
yeah, we used to do that too when we were younger. Oh, Janelle is in the server. I just verified him.
Yeah, chat. It's a mostly like East Coast, Central Canada, Ontario kind of thing.
So you guys, I do have a Discord. I have a server. If you guys wish to join that, it is also in my bio. Let's keep booping that screen. Thank you guys so much for all you've done with your heart me's and your gifts. I appreciate it so much.
Anyway, I just wanted to share my Canadian shame and continue procrastinating from my work, but I should do the work and not do that. I'll stay tapping though. Love y'all.
Love you. I do love Megan. I've missed Megan this whole last week.
Walked into mine.
Oh, goodness.
Gil just added us into holy shit. Hang on.
What happened? What did I do? I already said check Jen. No, I saw this. Audie. Listen, I don't want anything to do with Mail. Mail came in here one time and I blocked him. But like, who did this to him? Like, stay on his neck, I guess. As long as we have the video forever, because the internet is forever, of Good Trouble wiping the floor with him. He had talked, like, you have to understand the lore of this. He had talked so much ish on Good Trouble. Like, so much. Like, Good Trouble was like, no, we're not going to do this. No, we're absolutely not going to do this. I refuse to have a push-up contest with you. This is so stupid. We're not going to do it. And Liam's like, no, we're going to do it because I can beat you just like over and over and over. This is like night after night after night. Mail kept doing this. And then Good Trouble's like, fine, let's do it. The man could not get through like 12 push-ups. Like, it's so funny. He talked so much shit.
Can I see your big screen real quick?
Of course you can.
Hey, Miguel, until you start coming up into panels, stop adding me in Monty and Doug's Discord. You've been booted out of there too.
Why are you still in there?
You're
not coming in mine.
Election.
You're not coming in mine. I refuse. Thank you so much. Yes, Eli, Jen has had the video since it happened. Jen has had the video on YouTube since it happened. But now I guess that, okay, so let me go back to the Jen chat so I can say it. So, Mail had an unpurchased domain link in his page, and then somebody purchased the domain and uploaded the video of him losing to Good Trouble in the push-up contest. But yeah, Jen already had it. She'd posted it multiple times. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Clicking stuff. You're like, oh goddamn. Yeah. So why, Mike? Why is the Democratic Party sitting at 19% approval rating? Plus the mattress on the floor. You know that they don't have bed frames. That's not a thing that they do. I love all these new people. I'm verifying you guys. I'm working on it.
All right, guys, I got to get dropping. It's time for me to go do some capitalism. Oh, wait, hold on. Hi, Ashton. I just saw Ashton come in here, and she was giving me.
Simp. Love. I'm happy for you, Izzy. I just like giving you shit.
It's so cute. I love that. Mike, come talk about it. I would love to talk about their crazy ass agenda. Please come talk about it.
I just want people to mute Manny when he simps too.
Oh, really?
I do it to Izzy, so it's only fair.
I guess that's true. Here, Lenatty, I'll get you. Don't worry about the rest of it. I verified you, love. You're set. Hi, Tony from Houston. If you voted for Trump, come talk to me, Tony. We can have a conversation. Oh, only the yeah, only the host can mute him if he's a mod. Well, oh hell no, you didn't. Tony, welcome in. Welcome to the good side of things. Trying to talk to some Trump supporters and see why they are still supporting Trump.
I don't even know.
No, I don't think they do know.
I played so much music just to try to get him in there. I'm so annoyed.
I don't understand, like, not anybody. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. We love having you here. Trump 2028.
That's wild. Someone doesn't care about the Constitution.
We all win. Invite. No, Eli, I absolutely think it's a sunken cost thing. It is. I have poured so much of my time, my resources, maybe my money into this and my support to the point where I've probably lost family, friends don't talk to me, whatever, that you can't get out of it. And so you just have to dig your heels in deeper. Because Abraham Lincoln created a list? What is Naquan?
What the fuck, Naquan?
Cole, I'm gonna mute you.
Saltwater Sam, come talk about it. I actually have the page for that too. Oscar Foxtrot exists.
Oscar. That's a hard ox. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't ask me to join the military. I'd get in trouble. I'm not even a liberal, Sam. I'm not.
That's what he likes. Enjoy getting the boot in your mouth, asshole. Manny says you're kind of mean when your tooth hurts.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not to him, I guess.
I'm not mean to him.
They're going to be like 2004 Nickelback fans in 10 years. They'll deny it. No, I think they already kind of do, Eli, because they're always like, well, I voted for Obama. Like, if we actually took a tally of the amount of people who said they voted for Obama, I think it would be more votes than he actually got. And I'd be like, okay, so you're lying. Bad hippie, I understand that. That's why I'm not with either party, but I also believe in harm reduction. I talk about the island. No, not an island in South Carolina.
Stop encouraging and enabling.
It's fine, we're going to build a wall.
This is why we lost the election.
Add it to the list.
Oh.
Oh no.
Did somebody summon me? I heard island. Are you on board, Olive? Are you on board?
No.
Ari, why'd you drop the mod?
She indoctrinated my backup account.
She probably meant to drop me. Island. Now see, look. I see a lot of islands in the comment.
That's crazy. What are you talking about?
It's okay. My backup account wasn't indoctrinated. It's fine.
But yes, Trump is in office because Abraham Lincoln, Barack Obama, and Biden all created a list to conspire against him.
Look, they will start saying that. Don't.
I'm telling you, I'm about to make a troll page. Like, they believe everything. I'm making a troll page. It's official.
Well, and even this Obama stuff. Like, I listened to RTP yesterday, and everything that they're saying is like, you realize this is stuff we already knew. The only thing you're adding is trying to say it was some sort of manipulation by Obama. But everything we already knew. And I already have videos of where Trump admitted that Russia interfered. Like, Tulsi Gabbard admitted Russia interfered. Like
this is this would be the third investigation. Trump did a private investigation. Obama, no, this would be third or fourth. Obama did an investigation. Trump did an investigation. Republicans even published the paper of the investigation. Like you can still find this on on the website saying that Russia interfered.
Correct.
Everybody admitted that they interfered, but they did not hack into our voting system.
Right. Did they have an effect on it? In a way, by the people with like if your Facebooks and your whatever, all of that information, but direct effect through the vote numbers? No.
And this is the crazy thing, because most of the Republicans that are saying, oh, Russia hacked it and Obama played a part in it, are the same Republicans that was on that board last time we had the investigation. Like Margie Taylor Greene and a few of them. So it's either they was lying then or they're lying now.
But somebody lying. Do not understand it. Naquan, see if any islands are available.
I see a lot of islands in Canada, but they scared because it's cold.
I'm from Colorado. I'd be okay.
Like I brought it up on Olive Live. Olive and them was, it's cold up there. It's a different kind of cold. Hey,
with a helipad. Where the fuck are we gonna get a helicopter?
we will figure that out. Yeah, thinking about the small things.
I mean, Chicky has to leave her contract at some point. She doesn't necessarily be honorably discharged. She could take a helicopter.
Oh.
like we can have free health care and all of that.
Blue could convince her to take a helicopter. It's fine.
Like we can do this. We can do this.
I agree. We would bring the free healthcare. We also would have internet in BC. It is a Seattle cold. If you're on southern BC, we're still in a rainforest. It's beautiful.
That's not even as cold as Colorado gets then. It's fine.
Exactly. We barely get snow where I'm at.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing I wanted to say? I believe Naquan said something about buying a helicopter if we had the helipad island, and I'm going to let him do that.
We can buy a helicopter. Like
I don't remember we being involved in this. I do remember Naquan saying they'd buy a helicopter.
Okay, so they auction off helicopters all the time. Like I be looking at
police
stuff like
cars.
that.
They're just
Yes.
auctioning off helicopters.
Yes, you can
we
definitely
do.
come.
This is true.
And we'd be in Canada, so our helicopters wouldn't be terrorist.
Like, how do you think people get tanks and stuff? They just are. They're disarmed before they're auctioned off.
And then we're gonna have the penguins on our side because I know they don't like the Trump tariffs.
Ooh, a seaplane.
Wrong direction, Naquan,
We
but
could do a seaplane instead. That might be safer.
that's true too. Seaplanes are super popular with the people who own islands in BC.
This is why I should take some like cold medicine right now.
Bree said donate to the island's helicopter.
Yes. I'm starting to fund me. This is it. We get an island. We get an island.
I have the doors.
MAGA want us to leave anyway, so MAGA,
Help us
we're
leave.
taking donations. We're taking donations. Help us out.
I can't.
I can't.
Naquan is the hopes and the dreams, okay?
This all came from a live after this idiot came up and Naquan goes, what if we just get an island? And we're like, what?
Like, I can build houses. I can do electricity.
Eli, you're coming. Of course you're coming, Eli. We have a group together.
Like, we can do this. we got people that can hunt. We got people that been in the military. Like, we can do this. And we ain't got to worry about ACAP.
And we have
joke,
Besides
Ray.
Todd.
You have to have a dog on that island. I mean a Democrat. Come on, Ray. Let's come talk about it. That wasn't even a good insult. That was a
There are
terrible
no
insult.
Democrats in Canada. We got liberals,
that's not
sure,
a
but no Democrats.
Not a thing. Oh my gosh, I
It
hate
could
when
be like an Animal Crossing island. I love that.
Okay, Bill, we'll talk about it. What do you want to talk about, Bill?
Todd, you know we got to let one ACAP be here. Like, we got to let one ACAP come.
Hi, Bill. How are you today?
I'm good, you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. Me
Okay.
and my boyfriend.
Good for you guys. Why are you voting? Why are you still supporting Trump? Excuse me.
Mainly with regards to Israel. My boyfriend's Jewish, and he doesn't feel safe in Canada or America. We have dual citizenship between the two countries.
Okay, so he's a Zionist?
Yes.
And go back to Israel.
But
with your logic, going back to Israel is not the Jewish ancestral homeland, which has been proven through archaeological
No,
discoveries.
it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
Why are
Don't
you trying?
don't get up here and
I,
lie. Don't
you
don't
can
get up here and
literally
lie.
do one Google
Don't
search. Why are you
do
trying to
not
erase history?
do not
You're
get up here and lie.
Adi said kick him, so I kick him because Adi is my boss.
Really quickly
Oh, Adi, you
to
didn't have to do that. I was gonna kick him, babe.
Lenati though, yes, anti-Semitism is one of the highest forms of hate crimes in Canada. We are not immune. We are great, but we are never immune to hate.
Katie, how are you today?
Hi, good.
I've seen you around before, so I know you voted for Trump. Why are you still supporting him?
Well, actually, I didn't vote. Excuse me, I didn't vote for him. I voted for a third party person.
Chase Oliver?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you have more libertarian views.
A little bit, yeah, to some extent. Some things I am conservative on, but some things I agree with. Like, no, I believe in like very, very limited government.
But do you support what Trump's doing?
I don't support either side. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily support what he's doing, but I was raised by, like, so my dad passed away in January, but he would have been 81 in February, and he raised me that you're supposed to, even if your candidate doesn't win, you're supposed to rally behind the person that does win, and you are supposed to support the president because he's president. So you don't need to agree with the things he's doing necessarily to support him, but if he fails, then America fails. So
People put him into place and they saw what he was going to do and they actually enjoyed the ideologies, and seeing how it's going now, our country is failing.
Well, and I would actually say that if he fails, the country will flourish because his plans are actually negatively impacting the United States people.
I don't think so, because like I just feel like if the president fails, America fails. I mean, why would you want your leader?
What
to
what
fail?
policies of his do you support, Katie?
The only thing I really support is the things from that big beautiful bill, like for small businesses. There's a lot of opportunities for tax write-offs, which help small businesses.
But you don't
Small
care about the
businesses-
children that are going to lose their food. You don't care about those single parents that are going to lose their health insurance.
Okay, I
You
didn't-
don't care
did I
about
say-
She's
the children.
anti-abortion. All
Whoa, did I say?
are you now? You're anti.
Did I
She's
say-
super anti-abortion. all
That's
Did I
crazy.
say
I've also
that?
I've also catch you saying you supported Trump and you voted for Trump. So why are you switching up, Katie Boo? Oh, look at that. Are you gonna run?
I didn't know. I didn't vote for him.
Are you sure? I've heard you say
You've
it in another
told other
place.
people you have.
I
You know
voted for
debate talk
Chase.
small, right, Katie?
Chase Oliver.
No, you didn't.
You've said you voted
Why
for
would
Trump.
you
but
tell? Why would you try to say who I voted for?
Because I've seen
we
you in
heard
Emma's.
you.
I have seen you in Emma's. I've seen you in Matt's. I've seen you in Johnny's, and you have said that you voted for Trump.
No, I told him. I've told them I voted for Chase.
No,
Oliver.
you have not.
Yes, I did. I voted
Well,
third party.
just because you
Well,
have
you're a
goldfish
libertarian.
memory. Just because you have a
Libertarians-
goldfish memory.
I wouldn't classify myself as libertarian. I just don't like either side. I didn't like either side, so I voted.
What did you
third
like about
party.
Chase Oliver?
I like the limited government.
Right. So limited government would mean that you would stay the hell out of my uterus.
Limited government.
I'm going to abort you, Katie, because Kiara said so. W. Kiara in the comments. Thank you so much, Kiara.
Kiara.
I've listened to her and Matt's. She's absolutely insufferable.
Oh, she came into Brett's live last night?
She's always in Brett live on 3 different accounts. She comes up there and harass Brett, and you know how they be like, "Oh, that's not
Is
the-"
that the one Chicky was calling out that whole time?
Yes, and she blocked Chicky, I believe. She blocked Puff, and she blocked Trish, I think, and also maybe JC. But yeah, she comes in there and she harassed Brett. You know how they be like, "Oh, he's not your biological son, so he's not your." Yes, that's her. Her. And yes, she voted for Trump. Like she's literally in Brett Live every night on 3 different accounts.
Hold on. I will be right back. I got to go check something.
She came up here and lied. She voted for Trump, and she always harassing Brett. I was trying to send Chicky the bad signal, but she got
still in
kicked.
New Jersey.
Yeah, but she have period of times where she can hop on. I don't know if this was it or not, but yes, she's always in there. Wait, Christina's still in here. Yes, Christina, that was her. She came up that night on her backup account. But yes,
Yeah, she came up and she immediately came at Brett and was like, "So why are you not listed when I look up Uzziah?" And then went off on him and tried to say that, "Oh, well, you're not his real dad."
That was her?
That was
Oh.
her.
yes, that's her.
That was
She
her.
comes in there with 3 different accounts. After she get dropped on one of her account, she comes in on another backup account and just sit in the comments and talk shit pretty much.
That's wild. Oh, speaking of the devil, I just saw Brett appear in the comments. Say his name 3 times and he appears.
Did he come up here?
Y'all
No,
can
wait,
drop me.
somebody
Oh,
was
there he
Came
is.
in.
There he is.
But yeah, y'all can drop me if because y'all know too many friendlies and plus a black person. They're not coming up. Love y'all.
Love you.
Yeah, Olive and everybody. I'm not even gonna call her a person. For her to come up on Brett's live and to speak to him that way, basically saying that he had no right to be speaking up for Uzi, was just absolutely disgusting. And she's a complete garbage human.
I never understood people who like I can't.
I'm so mad.
I've seen her.
Oh, sorry, Olive. Go.
I'll go.
No, I'm just so mad. I was having a great chat on policing in Canada in the chats, and I was like, these two got it. I don't need to pay attention. I would have reamed her out because I was there, and that was horrible.
It was awful. It was absolutely awful. And, you know, the bottom line is, why in the hell are you so concerned with that as opposed to the kids that died? The kids that were mutilated by this weapon of war. Like, just disgusting. I was hoping I could get up there and, like, have at her too, but I was too late. It's okay.
Well, like one of my first encounters with her was she was on Matt's live and she was talking about like minimum wage, and it's just like she just does not care about people, but then tries to say she cares about people.
Yeah.
You though?
What?
Garbage.
They all do. They claim they're pro-life, and then it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're not pro-life at all.
Nope.
But that's all I wanted to say. I'm getting ready to head back home from Houston, to Houston, but I got to stop at the Capitol first since, you know, Greg Abbott wants to do a special session.
Well,
fun.
be safe.
I will, but I always love listening to y'all to prepare myself for what I'm about to walk into. So thanks for inviting me up. Thanks for letting me tell her what trash she is. I hope she's still in the comments. You're a terrible human being, and don't ever come on Brett's live again, or I'm going to sick my children who survived their school shooting on you. And if you think Mama Delgado is bad, sheesh. The Delgado minions, they're even worse.
Woo!
Love that. Y'all have a good day. But so I am tickety talk illiterate, so you're gonna have to drop me. I have no idea how to.
No problem. I will drop you down. Thank you so much for coming up.
Thanks.
It's better for the algo, I guess, if I do it anyway. So we do.
That's not a thing anymore. I can never keep up with TikTok though.
W Alex in the chat for the 2-0 on the green app.
W.
Thanks. I'm gonna go get some Orajel. BRB.
Somebody. So I saw originally I saw that CNN had posted images that they found from 1993 where Epstein was at Trump's wedding. Yeah. Again, he's just trying to like distance himself, but I know that their excuse is just going to be that they stopped talking within the early 2000s, but that's not because they didn't still share similar interests. It's because of a real estate deal that went bad.
You all, you know the deal. We're looking for Trump supporters. You can help us do this by tapping the screen, sharing the live with your favorite and least favorite people, sending out your daily heart me's if you haven't already, gifting Monica. Sorry, coffee time. Anyway, gifting Monica.
I get Moni, either way. Moni.
Even if it's just one little like rose. I love
Here, mommy.
Did you say Monty or mommy?
She said mommy, I think. I heard
I
mommy.
call you mommy.
Mamacita.
I'll go with Mamacita.
13 Dot, thank you so much for the 20 on the green app. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Dad, for the glasses. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It helps out so much being a stay-at-home mom. And mom, you didn't even vote. Who cares? Exactly. Who cares? Why do you keep arguing with people in the comments if you didn't vote and you don't care? Goodbye.
And who cares about your First Amendment right? Bye.
Yeah, I saw that this morning too, Lenati. I was perusing Twitter this morning. The glasses are high fashion. They are the highest of fashion.
Oh, Maple Mega in the chat.
Maple Mega. Chuck, why would you want that?
Literally, why?
Why would you want that?
I have so many questions. I have been thinking about doing a Maple Maga live. Like,
You
literally
should.
asking Maple Maga, why would you want that?
I think you should. I would love to hear you tear them apart.
It would
Eli,
be so
just because I'm young doesn't mean I know your references, millennial.
Okay, you're probably right, Monty.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get aggressive.
Joe, you don't think a list exists now? Did you think one existed before, Joe? Because I've talked to you before. We had a good conversation when we talked. But I just don't. There's something. I'm not saying, like, I've said this before. I'm not saying that there is some, like, book with, like, a list of people. But you never did. Okay. No, that's fair. And a lot of us, especially, like, on the left, didn't. I honestly thought there was a lot of nothing there in that way. But he campaigned on it, campaigned on releasing it. And he is doing everything he can now to not release it and to hide from it and to detract from it. And for me, that doesn't necessarily mean there's a list, but to me that means there's something in there
You
that
see
he
this?
doesn't want to release.
There's swelling going on. I'm spicy today because this shit hurts. I'm probably gonna tell Manny we should go to an emergency dental today.
You probably
Pray for me!
probably should.
I mean, it's been fucking ridiculous for the last couple. This is the reason why I will never understand why people want to sit and listen and tell me that wanting universal health care is too far left. Nothing
How
is
dare you?
like
You should
God
live in pain because you can't afford it, Olive.
Well, and it's fucking ridiculous. No different than when it comes to like as simple as reproductive health care, right? Example, the state I currently reside in, let's say for some reason everyone find a piece of wood to fucking knock on for piece of shit, right? If I was to give birth because the child is out of wedlock, I wouldn't be able to receive prenatal care in the state I reside in because the doctor could make a choice that I couldn't get the assistance that I needed.
Joe, how are you doing today?
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I am doing well today. You were saying you don't think there's a list, which is totally fine. I'm not saying that there is one. I'm just saying that Trump is trying to hide something.
Yeah, I think. Well, you know, he like you said, he campaigned on something. I think he put a campaign on that issue on the unknown. I'm not defending him. I just never thought one existed. So he's trying to appease the American people to get votes and saying what they want to hear. And so there you go. That's what he said.
No, and I completely agree with that. I think he was pandering to a group of people who kind of lives in conspiracy land and to get their votes. The problem he's going to have is that one, I mean, it might be petty, but as leftists, we're not going to let that go. But two, the problem with people who live in conspiracy is the lack of evidence proves more evidence to them. And so the longer he keeps hiding from this, the more they're going to think he is hiding something.
Sure. How do you prove? I mean, okay, let's say there is nothing, right? How do you prove that there is nothing?
To conspiracy people, I don't know.
Yeah, right. I mean, you'd have to have somebody that's not him come out and say, "Hey, I don't know." I mean, it doesn't matter who says it. People are going to believe what they want to believe.
You'd almost have to find a. Well, my concern is he's going to use Ghislaine Maxwell in some way to do that, or you'd have to find some sort of outside Democrat to come in and say he's not in there. But I don't even know where he would get that because they wouldn't have the things to look at that.
Right. Did I not just see a blip? I didn't read it. I thought I just saw a headline that FBI or somebody is talking to Ghislaine.
They're supposed to be Pam Bondi is supposed to be subpoenaing her to speak. I would prefer if there was some sort of bipartisan, like Senate committee involved in that. I'm sure they're going to start pushing for that here soon.
Sure. I mean, my way of thinking about this is probably, I mean, I don't know. It's my way of thinking, I guess. But, you know, I mean, it's kind of, it might be out there why I believe a list does not exist. But, I mean, you would, I think everybody would agree that this is just, I mean, that island was just outrageously, just gross, right? In every which way, just nasty.
Well, and what
right?
I've said is it's not necessarily because people think it's some sort of client list, like people paying to go there, whatever. I think he probably has a list of names somewhere, but it's not necessarily a client list. To me, it would be the idea that it's just a gross group of friends doing disgusting things.
Yeah, I would almost compare. I agree with you. I would almost compare it, or compare it to like a diary. It's not a bullet point list. It's like, you know, Trump was here, whoever. I don't want to throw names out, but so and so was here, so and so. You know what I mean? And we did this and this and this, or whatever. You know, I don't think it's like what a lot of people think, a bullet point list, like a check-in list. I don't.
No,
think
right. I absolutely like a check-in book at a hotel or something. No, I absolutely I agree with you. I think it would be some sort of diary or whatever. But my concern is the fact that he's doing so much to detract from it. If he wasn't in there in some form, not a list, but if he wasn't in there in some form or mentioned in some way, then he wouldn't be trying so hard to detract from it. Like, we're talking about Russia again. Like, why are we doing that?
Right. Yeah, I know. But what I was thinking about, I mean, the reason I feel the way I do, and I put it like what I was saying, it's such a disgusting act that would ever happen on that island. It's just gross. And I guess I kind of relate it, and it's bad probably correlation, but this is just how I justify it. It's like, if they actually kept a list, an itinerary, even a freaking diary, it would be like the equivalent of a drug dealer using QuickBooks for their clients. You know what I mean? It's illegal. It's wrong. Why would you even want a paper trail?
Because, well, they need to keep track, but also I think that they believe that they are too big to fail and that they can get away with anything because they've been shown that they can.
I see your point. I believe that if there is a diary list or anything that is out there, that it is to protect Ghislaine and Epstein, and it's just used for blackmail.
Sure.
We got your list. We got it. You know, your name's on it. You know, don't come at us for anything. You know.
Sure,
So
but I think
that's
that a lot of other people are on it, are implicated.
Absolutely. Oh, I agree tenfold.
Yeah.
I mean, if there is, I mean, I think everybody's seen the pictures of that island, and it's pretty extravagant. And you don't build something extravagant like that for onesie twosie people.
Well, and we know what he was doing just in Florida, right? Like, I think that's the part people forget. Everybody talks about the island, but we don't talk about what we know was happening at Epstein's residence in Florida. That's stuff we have documented. So imagine with what we have documented is just the first layer of the onion on what was going on that island. So yeah, no, like I said, my concern is that the president of the United States right now is posting AI videos of the only black president we've ever had getting arrested and taken to the floor to detract from the fact that his followers and his voters are asking him to release the thing he said he'd release.
Sure. Yep. No, I see that. I see that 100%. I mean, deflection. I get it.
So, are you still supporting his
For sure.
policies at this point, Joe? Or
No, I'm not saying I completely abandoned ship, right? I mean,
right, you're not like
I'm
a
not
full-on
saying that,
lefty.
but
I wouldn't say that about you.
Oh, pardon me. Go ahead again. I'm sorry.
I'm saying I'm not trying to accuse you of like jumping ship and coming fully on the left side or anything. I'm just asking you. if
Oh,
you're
right.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things that like his policies for SNAP. There's a lot that I don't agree with, Medicaid and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I do agree with maybe tightening qualifications. to get on it.
But some people can't work 80 hours a month depending on their type of disability, because would you agree that not all disabilities are visible?
Oh, I agree tenfold. Absolutely. And I think that this is more, and it's kind of weird to say it this way, I guess, as far as to throw it in. It's kind of like this immigration thing that's going on as well. I don't think it's handled right. I think it's kind of disgusting. I understand the premise and the object, I guess, but I think what it is, it's the start of a reform, like reforming the immigration process, reforming the SNAP and Medicaid
right, but
qualifications or process. It's got to start somewhere. Is this the right way in the end all? Hell no, I don't believe so. But it's starting.
Right. My concern when it comes to things like SNAP and Medicaid, right? We know that 60% of the adults on Medicaid are already working. And we've seen where work implementations, work requirements were issued in Arkansas, and 18,000 people lost their Medicaid benefits that they would have qualified for because of missing a deadline or improper paperwork filing. And the employment rate did not go up in Arkansas subsequent to this happening. So all I'm basing on is that small sample size is going to be massive, is we're going to see people who qualify for Medicaid lose their Medicaid based off of fucking red tape.
Right. No, and I agree with you. Like I said, I'm not sold on this whole thing. You know what I mean? I'm more partial to the SNAP end, and I'll just give you a very brief. I had a rough 10 years of my life after a divorce, and my mom died, so on and so forth. Right, and I went down a dark path. I drank excessively, and I needed help, and so I got the help. Right, and the help put me into sober homes. It put me into treatment programs, so on and so forth. And I kicked it. Hey, I'm 6 years clean now. Toot my own horn. That's awesome. Thank you.
That's congratulations.
Thank you. But while I was in those places, SNAP was handed out left and right. And what did these people do? They would go ahead. I never saw it firsthand. I would hear it, and somebody would tell me how they would do it. They would go ahead and sell their SNAP cards for like 75 cents on the dollar, make $75 off $100, and then they'd go ahead and get their schmugs off of the SNAP.
Well, right. So what I'm going to say is that I'm on SNAP. Okay. And what I'm going to say is that's anecdotal. And we know that that's not the majority of what happens when it comes to SNAP. It's going to be anecdotal on my side too, but I'll tell you that, we're a household of 4, and I am only getting about $300 a month. And recently what happened was, unfortunately, those cards are very easy to scam. My number got scammed from a place in Texas. I'm not in Texas, I'm in Colorado. And they took everything. So very beginning of the month, just got my card, they took everything. What happened was is that Congress, at the end of 2024, the Republican-held Congress, decided to let an expenditure bill expire that allowed for them to replace the money that I was scammed so that I could pay for food for my children. They let that expire. So when I got this month, that was July this month, where they scammed my card and took all $300 that I used to get food for my kids, I cannot get it back. I just have to wait till next month with a new card.
Is that, Monica? Let's take it even a step further. The Trump administration is withholding $6.8 billion in funding for the Department of Education for after-school programs and summer programs that affected this month. So when we're talking about these qualifications changing for like Medicare and Medicaid, et cetera, extending it to like 80 hours a month, there is no guarantee who's going to watch their child, who's going to take care of that child while that single parent or while the double parents are working. Like, we can't guarantee everything that's currently going on is going to benefit the children. Like, this is when I say, like, everything's a slippery slope. When you start changing qualifications for Medicare and Medicaid, adding the 80 hours, and then you're withholding funds from the Department of Education, who's going to watch these kids? Because right now, grandma and grandpa who were on these programs aren't going to be receiving what they need because of the qualifications change. And there's no daycare workers.
Sure. So I have a question for you. I don't have the answer, and I'm just openly talking about it. I'm not coming at anybody, nothing like that. But what do you believe the qualifications should be?
Personally, I just know from the perspective of someone who has older grandparent who is on Medicare and Medicaid, and someone who has worked with active duty members who have been on WIC and EBT and the food stamps and everything in between. when you're telling me that these people aren't qualified to have this, why don't we have a livable wage? If people can't stay on health insurance, why don't we come up with the ideology of universal health care? We can send money to another country that implements universal health care. How come we can't have it? And I don't mean to come off aggressive.
Right. You're kind of No, that's fine, and I don't either. If you take it that way, there's no intent. Okay.
I'm trying not to like rub my gum against my lip and stuff like that. So I'm like talking like there's dip in my mouth. It's weird.
Oh, gotcha. But okay, so it's kind of conflicting though. Like, okay, so I can't remember what you just said as far as qualifications, right? But
It's just
80 hours a month or whatever. But I mean, you said livable wage. Well, people are already complaining about not being able to work 80 hours. So even if it is a livable wage, how are they going to be able to then make it to work 80 hours?
well, it's not even working the 80 hours. There's not at the moment. Have you been unemployed within the last couple months? Even the last year? I'll even go into Biden's last bit of the administration. The difficulty of finding an occupation during this point in time has been a pain and a half. It also might be the state I reside in as well. But having conversations with a lot of people that I consider really close, finding occupation has been probably the most difficult thing I've ever done. I have a degree. I'll get my master's degree next year. And it has been it took me, I've been in Tennessee since December. I had a job before the executive order that Trump put into place that got rid of DEIA and remote work, because I was supposed to work as a psychologist in the VA. Number one, I wasn't near DC, so I couldn't do that there. And two, they considered me DEIA, so I wasn't even able to work for the VA to begin with. And then the difficulty of finding a job with my field. My degree is in children's psychology and early childhood development. It's extremely difficult right now in the job market. And when we're talking about the requirement should be 80 hours a month, how can we guarantee that every single person that has these qualifications change will actually have an occupation? You know what I mean?
Oh, I agree with that. I mean, so my question, hard for you to find employment, right? Now you talked about your master's and your degree, and I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Not many people go that far. That's great, right? And I don't mean to belittle this, but are you minimizing your search because of school and your degrees? Are you only looking in that field? Is that why it's so tough?
Necessarily say that. At a point in time, I was applying to the McDonald's down the street, the gas station across the road. Hell, I was even looking at cleaning houses or even working at hotels. And
And you were just doing that call center for the
the gutter stuff.
This is a 2-second anecdote, but my dad was hiring for somebody to go door to door to make sure people relicense their dogs in the municipality, and he had PhD people applying for that because people were desperate for a job.
Because the issue I was having is when I was applying to jobs that didn't have anything for my qualifications, they would deny me and tell me, well, I'm overqualified to work at McDonald's, but I'm like, I need a job.
Right. Yep. I mean, it might be, you said it might be demographic, like in the state or the area even that you're living, because where I live, and I have 2 younger daughters, 19 and 22. And my 19-year-old, bless her heart, but she just could not keep a job for the longest time. But she always kept trying. I think in maybe 3 years, she had 10 different occupations, hired 10 different places. And finally, this last one stuck. She's doing amazing. She's a front desk hotel gal or whatever,
Right.
And she makes, I think she does well. She takes home $1,200 every 2 weeks,
What state are you in again?
I won't. I will just say I'm just south of Canada. Very close to Minnesota. Yes, very close.
We can tell by the accent. Everybody was like, he's Canadian. And I'm like, I've listened to Joe before. I promise you he's in the United States. He just
I
sounds
knew that was not a Canadian accent.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Screw it. I was born and raised in Minnesota. I will say that. Yes, but I'm no longer. Yep.
So I live in Tennessee. And in the state I live in, primarily the fields that I want to work in, which is early childhood development. I'm very lucky enough that I did find a job, but I'm getting paid pretty much less than what I was getting paid when I lived in Virginia. When I was in Virginia, I used to work as a special needs educator and a recovery psychologist, and I was making about $25 an hour. The only thing that sucked is everything I made at work typically went back to my classroom because there wasn't enough resources for my kids because majority of the kids in my room were on the spectrum. Now here I am in the state of Tennessee getting $17 an hour to work as an educator with 8 kids, and half of them there's 4 of them who are on the spectrum and 4 of them who are not. Like, it's a different world out here compared to what I was used to. Now, granted, I did work for the Department of Defense. I was a part of the Child Development Center, which is a daycare for Department of Defense workers. But it's just like when we're talking about the changing of qualifications when it comes to social programs, we can't guarantee that people are going to make those qualifications. Excuse me.
Right. And I just saw, I shouldn't do this, but I just saw people in the comments, and since it was about my kid, I'm going to say it. $1,200 is barely enough to live off of. Well, it's $2,400 a month. Around here, it's not a small town by any means where I live. There's apartments, 2-bedroom apartments, for $800 a month with utilities included. Okay. So then you do have room for a car payment, which she has, her car insurance, which she does have. If she does need help, I'm absolutely willing to help her as long as she's putting in the effort. She buys her own food and does all of that. So, I mean, it might not be the extravagant and great light, but it gets better, but it's livable.
Right, and that's what we're saying is that we want. Like, I promise you that as somebody who's on Medicaid and SNAP, the last thing that I want is have to rely on waiting of the 7th of every month to be able to afford food, especially like school's coming up. My kids are going to need lunches. My daughter eats free and reduced lunch. I'm lucky enough to live in a state that we have free and reduced lunch regardless of your economic status. We passed that in this state. But my son, who could eat that, he's very, very, very picky. That's just what we're dealing with. We're talking to pediatricians about it. It's just a thing. And so I rely, unfortunately, he eats food that's more expensive because it's more processed. And so I rely on this money, and I have to wait. I'm calculating like the 7th of every month, trying to make sure that I can make this stretch because I need to do milk and I need to do all the regular things. I need to do dinners. Like, I don't want to be eating trash. So it's something that it's like, I don't want to be on it, but I need to be on it. I need the supplemental income right now. And I promise you that they check about my husband's income every like 6 months. They bug us all the time. So it's adding more red tape onto that is going to make it harder for people. Some people will either just give up and children will go hungry, or people won't be able to have the red tape, or they'll have all this red tape they have to go through even more so than they already do. And I don't even know if it's going to be equal across the board for all states. Like my state, it's a relatively easy process to sign up for. You just have to constantly update it. But there's a lot of states they might still be doing paper, and that takes time, and you have to either go to the thing to submit it or you have to mail it back out. Like, I just don't see any benefit in doing this. I just see harm.
Right. I agree with you. I mean, I think everybody's got to be on the same page. I think it should just be a federal thing, not a state by state basis. I think it should just be, this is what it is. You know, there's one way to apply, you know, I think that there should be a little red tape. Maybe it is every 6 months, just a renewal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just to make sure everything's still the same. And if everything's still the same, boom, you're staying the same. You know what I mean? Well, but it could be extra. Maybe you had a kid in the last 6 months. Maybe you got to have a little bit more additional help. You know what I mean?
And that's what they do now. That's what they do now. They're making sure, like, hey, you're still working at the same place, right? Where's your pay stub? Hey, you haven't had any more kids, right? Like,
right. Or on the flip side, hey, you're making a little bit more money. You'll still get some, but we have to deduct it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mine has fluctuated before. It doesn't stay the same depending on where my husband's income is or what his pay stub looks like. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
I
wanted to come up just because.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think we've had a great conversation today. I probably will put you down, though.
That's awesome. I got to my destination. My buddy was driving, by the way. But yeah, I will let you go. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Have a great day.
You too.
The Oragel has been received.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Oragel.
Oragel. Sponsor me.
Yeah, Joe, Joe's been working. Listen, like I've listened to Joe for the last couple years, and I'm not adopting any ops, I promise, but I think he does do work when it comes to conversations, and I think he listens when it comes to conversations, so I think there's room there. And so I don't mind having those conversations.
I did not know he was a Trump supporter.
I haven't talked to or heard him talk in a while about the LGBTQIA, which is where the big sticking point kind of was. But he's working, I guess.
Step at a time.
Exactly.
Baby steps are still steps.
Take it day by day.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna coddle these people, but I also don't want to like just be like F you and like not talk to them either. That's not gonna do me any good. Do I want progression or not? Like we have to balance.
See, and those are the people like who are genuinely trying to change. Sure, I'll have the conversation with and actually want to, but people who come up and are like, well, now I regret it and don't show any empathy, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, and I think that's the thing is like I've listened to Joe talk, and he's not one of those people like when you listen to Katie who doesn't care about people at all, right? But pretends to. I think that Joe voted in mind with actually caring about people, and it just might not be exactly what he wanted to see happen. And so I think that's the thing. I think Joe really does care about people. He just doesn't know necessarily which pathway is going to be the best. And so that's what we're working on.
Angry he looks.
So what's he mad about?
I don't know. What you mad about, babe? Huh? What you mad about? What you mad about? Come on. Come here.
He's like, no, I'm mad. I don't want to.
In a cat life, what is there to be mad about?
He gets mad about everything. My new favorite thing he'll do is when Manny is getting ready for work in the morning, he'll purposely go stand by the door while he's getting ready and cry for no. Hi, Big Mama!
I know you're mad, huh?
She kind of looks like Whiskey.
She kind of does.
Is she Calico?
Yeah.
Aww.
My calico baby. She's so mad, though.
I mean, I would be mad too if some weird kid came into my house.
She's doing better because, like, we showed him to her, and then, oh, look at the, oh, no, an orange. Not the orange trouble. But we showed him to her today, and she didn't actually hiss at him. But then when I put her in here while he gets to be out today, she hissed a bunch and was like not having it. So
Just a chaos kitten.
We're just working. I was like, he's tiny. Like he's tiny. I promise you that like if you just give him your boundary and like pat him on the head, like no problem. Did you see the olive sticker?
Oh, it's me as the sticker.
And then I did my face.
Oh my god, Monica!
I had to. I was like, I need my face reactions in here somewhere.
Amazing. I will never not use them.
Crow goes, Whiskey is the avatar of chaos and violence. I love him. I'm glad you enjoy my pain, Crow. He been good boy, though. Say, I've been really good boy. I've been not batting me in the face when my mouth hurts. Last night he was so like chaotic for no reason, but the side of my face was like really, really swollen last night. So I was laying down and he like likes to play on top of the bed frame. And I like jumped down and jumped back up, and he like saw me laying there and he's like, I don't do it. So he walked to the other side and jumped.
Aw, but that's nice. He knows. Eli said Duchess got out last week, and when she came back, Duke was hissing at her. Like, yeah, and everything I've read, it's just a territorial scent thing. And so I get it, but it's like, I'm trying, it's hard. So when we brought Stella home, I still had my dog. And I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing by like separating them and whatever, and it was making it worse. They were getting more aggressive at each other. So we actually just let them go, and they didn't attack each other, nothing like that. They just made their boundaries and left each other alone, and they lived fine until my dog passed away. And so they were fine like that, but I don't want her to like hurt him or him hurt her. He's so little. So I'm trying to do it the right way, but I'm also like, oh, I'm hoping, it hasn't even been a week yet. So I'm trying to go slow with it, but I just want her to realize like, he's,
He likes
not
to
gonna
do my toes.
Crow, get her Whiskey.
That's what she did.
That's what, oh my gosh. Jasper was like, he's been so good the last couple nights. He'll like play around while I'm reading and whatever, be like a crazy person. And then he'll go to sleep for like the entire night until like 6:30 and he's fine. Last night, he decided that at 3 in the morning he was going to lose his mind. And so I'm over here trying to sleep and I had to like cover myself like a cocoon and trap myself because he kept attacking my face while I was sleeping. I was like, if you want to play, go play, but stop attacking my face.
That's what this one used to do. So when we first got him, Manny would go to bed with his Eagles like winter hat that he had to cover his head, and then he got me another like cap that had like a little ball on top, and we would cover our heads with the covers. And Whiskey would just like think it's a game. There was one night I forgot to put the hat on like with a little ball on it, and I kind of just sat outside of the blanket, and Whiskey, you hear him go, and he's just like fucking. But I mean, he's gotten a lot better now. I mean, he's not as chaotic as he used to when we first got him. He's just still a baby.
Yeah. They start to chill out a little more. I was like, that's what I got myself into by getting an 11-week-old kitten. I should have known better.
Addison, I need 5K.
Don't we all, Addison? I thought we all did. That'd be nice.
I would like 5K.
Would not turn it down.
Yeah, I won't say no.
I don't care where the money's from. I take it. No, don't bite me.
Come on, libertarian mama.
Yeah, she's been chirping down there. I have a
so chatty, and you have nothing.
Addison, if it's an island, I don't want to hear it. Brother Mod's going crazy.
Yep.
It would be so cool.
He's excited when he's back. If Addison says island, I'm dropping them down.
Okay, no, it's not an island.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Uh-oh.
I was
Inlet.
looking through Facebook Marketplace today. I found a Honda Del Sol with a blown engine, and then right next to that, a K24. It was perfect. They're meant to be married.
Engine?
Yeah, it's an engine.
Oh, okay.
It's a Honda engine.
That's the stereotypical woman in me. I'm like, I don't know what those words mean.
Yeah, I'm a car girly.
I love that though.
For you.
Yeah, for you. I'll stick to my husband changing my oil, but I do love a woman who knows about cars.
Bree said for the helicopter, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Team helicopter.
Obviously. We have to maintain it somehow.
Or float plane.
Either that or I want a Toyota Celica.
Neither one of which are American cars.
Because they're better, we know.
Yeah. I don't want a piece of shit American car.
That's true. I'm ready to get rid of my Ford.
My brothers had an old Honda, and that thing lasted. They called her Barbie, and she lasted for a long time. Like, she was old when they got her, but she was a tough car. I don't know what kind of Honda, but
I used to have an early 2000s Honda Civic that just never wanted to unalive until my brother unalived it into the back of the semi-trailer.
You know, it's one way to take it out.
I learned what happens when you mix a Volkswagen with a Jeep.
Sorry, hold on. Libertarian mama, it doesn't sound like you disagree with me, and that's the problem. It's your actions enabled Trump. Your actions allowed for what's happening.
Oh, because they didn't vote?
No, they voted third party.
Oh. Well, okay. Let's talk about it. Let's say, dream upon a dream, a third party candidate manages to wrestle into the presidency. Okay. What are they going to be able to get done with a two-party Congress?
Something.
Not much.
Hopes and dreams.
Yeah, hopes and dreams. Naquan's hopes
Thoughts and prayers.
Our island is far more realistic than a freaking third party candidate.
Let's see. I was gonna talk to Creek, but you have bars.
Plus, also, I think 5K is a little too low for the island plan.
A little bit. Creek, are you there?
Have you heard what they'll do in East Coast Canada to get people to move to places?
They give you money.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. So two parties can make decisions. I'm just saying we're in a system. I don't like it either. I am a leftist. Let's not forget, not a Democrat. I am a leftist. I don't like the establishment. But the system we're living in currently has two parties that are controlling what's going on. I am in a state. I actually tried to vote for ranked choice voting. Got voted down. I wonder why.
Libertarian, you've been sent 3 invites now, and you've been muted for 1 minute already. If you don't accept this one, 5 minutes.
No, so Libertarian, I don't have an issue with third party. The problem is you need to grassroots it, okay? It needs to come from the bottom up. You can't just throw them into the job of presidency without doing any work to change the structure of our government, to change the two-party of our government within Congress. It's not going to do anything. You're just going to have a feckless presidency. What's the one they call it when it's like your last presidency and it's there's a name for it. They call it something. Somebody knows, I'm sure. Yes, I agree you have to keep trying. I just wouldn't do it through the presidency. I would vote for harm reduction because there are people who don't have the privilege to just throw their vote into the ether. Lame duck. Thank you so much, 13. Your lame duck presidency. That's exactly what it would be.
Yeah, you have to start small before you can go straight for the presidency.
And you want to build a foundation from the bottom, not from the freaking top. It's not that hard to figure out.
C8, how are you today?
I'm well.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, twice.
Okay, why are you still supporting him?
Because he's doing a great job, and
What?
I see nothing wrong with what he's doing. He's a great man too.
What did he do good with?
I met him, and he's a good dude. He looks you in the eyes when he shakes your hand, and yeah.
He probably doesn't wash his hands.
Honest.
But what is he doing that's good?
Everything. I told you he's doing everything he is doing.
Name one so we can talk about it.
agree,
C8,
like-
you know how this works. You've been on here before. I've seen you in other places before. You know how this works. Conversation.
Well, again, you gotta not interrupt a person when they're speaking to get there.
I'm just going to use the banked kick from Audia because I'm going to get ready for lunch. I don't care enough. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
I'm not playing this game. You know that I want detailed answers. You know that. We want to dissect your vote because I know you want to say, like, I did the good thing and, like, live your life. That's not what I want. I want to dissect into you. Whatever. I have TDS. Cool.
Angry liberal lesbian is
angry
mad.
liberal lesbian.
Angry liberal lesbian is mad. What?
Oh,
I mean,
that's
sure.
just me.
I'm not a liberal, but I am pansexual.
I know, like, I wish I was a lesbian to claim that title.
I know. I still like men. Damn.
I mean, I'm also not a liberal, but I am. I hate men.
But I don't exist, so.
He didn't say it about. He
Same.
said it about the He said it about the bisexuals, not the pansexuals. So it's okay.
He
Because
also
it's-
said it about
y'all still
non-binary
exist.
people. I am a non-binary bisexual. I have been erased twice.
You got to start pulling the joke and say, "I'm a non-binary bisexual." Disappear from the screen.
Just disappear.
Pan equals dirty go. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Are y'all just making up words now?
And Juan is polyamorous. I have been in a polyamorous relationship before in the past.
Tried
You have
it.
to
He
have
wasn't ethical.
clear boundaries and clear communication.
Something about cis men. Just straight men. Never try
well,
poly with a cis straight man.
Never date a cis straight man.
I know, that was my first mistake.
Never get married to a Kyle.
I've been with my husband since I was in high school. I'm stuck now.
That was crazy.
I also love him. There's also that. He's very supportive and he gardens and he sews and he cooks.
C8, am I a non-existent being? Am I
I
not
don't even
real?
see anybody in the box, Megan.
They're wall talking!
It's like John Cena.
We exist, baby. We're fully real. It's a beautiful thing. Expand your mind. Gender could be fun.
Sounds like a weird rug.
It sounds like when you get back in the days.
Back in my day.
No, go. You cannot let him in here. Yeah, I'm gonna be done in a minute. I'll come do that.
Eating them, I need suggestions for.
Well, she just said she wants cereal, so they might just do a big bowl of cereal for lunch.
I think I have cereal.
They love that. Big bowl of cereal works.
You want to hear
well-
a fun experience I had a few weeks ago?
What?
So there's this thing called Delta 8, right? And it's liquid. You can get it at like the liquor store at the corner. The specific corner though. Only one corner, not the other one. And I was like, oh, my therapist said this might help me with like my anxiety and my panic attacks once in a while, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, that's great. I didn't read the side of the can. Each can was about 20 milligrams of it. I accidentally had 42 milligrams of Tango Hotel Charlie. I was floating. I was actually I was comfortable, but the issue was I got really, really tired really quick. And after I had that experience, I looked at Minnie and I said, I have never felt so safe. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, because I knew I was with you. That was like the best experience I've ever had.
Oh goodness, that's silly. All right.
My foot felt like it was off my ankle.
C8. Imagine your wife banging everyone. Yeah, she's that desirable. You should want that.
Yeah, I would imagine that often.
You're already a cuck to Trump. I don't know why that would bother you anyway.
And Armas, none of us would date you anyway.
I promise you.
Also,
You really don't have to worry about that.
I don't think he understands what polyamory is.
That's not what that is. It's not just an open forum to cheat. Hold on, I'm gonna be out in a minute. Where you going?
There's a difference between an open relationship and a polyamorous relationship.
Drop us so you can go take care of the kiddos.
Yeah, now I have the other one. Like, I want cereal. Like, okay, I'm coming. So I'm gonna drop you guys down. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here.
We love you.
All right, thank you guys. My kids are bugging me. They want cereal, which to be fair, it's noon, so they want their lunch cereal. I'm a sleut. I'm a sleut because I've been with my husband for 15 years and have 2 kids together. Yep, sure. Thank you guys so much for the likes, the heart me's, hitting those gift goals today. 13. Thank you for the 20 on the Green app. I appreciate it so much. I really, really, truly do. Since I am a stay-at-home mom sleut. You're lying. Stop. Oh my God. Anyway, she was waiting for you to leave. Anyway, since I'm a stay-at-home mom sleut, I really appreciate the subsidized income from you. It really does help me a lot. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, anywhere between 9:30 to 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. I have my tree of links in there so you can find other ways to contact me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon, and I love you so much.